And what a game we have for you tonight as we get set to bring you NBA action on 2K Sports. Kevin Harlan here, and I'm joined by Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines. It's the East All-Stars facing the West All-Stars. Now let's check out the starters for the East All-Stars. They've got Karl Anthony Towns. Antetokounmpo is out there with Jason Tatum. Then it's Donovan Mitchell, and it's Brunson in at the point. Now here's Brunson after LeBron James's miss. And they pick up two. Brunson's got the game going with his first points of the game for the East All-Stars. LeBron outside. Gilgeous-Alexander against Mitchell. Curry's shot is good.
It doesn't matter if it's off the bounce or off the catch. Curry never loses rhythm on his jump shot.
Left side, Towns. Back to Brunson. Good defense by Jokic.
Boy, that defense smothered him in there. Love the intensity.
Here's LeBron. And two free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It goes on Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Look, the physicality has always stood out with LeBron. It's been obvious, but his basketball IQ is what makes him such a special player. I mean, he sees the game like very few ever have.
Both good from the line that time. .149 left in the first quarter of the game. Tatum kicks to Brunson. Giannis against LeBron. They get a hand on it. Now, Gilgeous-Alexander. And here we go, the fast break. Brunson's got it. And Towns the bucket on the assist from Brunson.
Oh, what a find. The ball just comes out of Brunson's hands on time.
And here's James. He'll bring it up for the West All-Stars. He's off on that one. Great D that time from Tatum. Pass to Towns. Here's Mitchell. Towns, a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. And Mitchell gets it to go.
And that's Mitchell at his best. Playing the quarterback on this offense and leaving the D grabbing for air.
Gilgeous-Alexander with it. Good D by Mitchell. To the inside. Brunson finds Mitchell. Good ball movement here by the East. Tatum against Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Towns. Jokic grabs the miss.
Boy, that's a look. He has to finish, and he knows it. Blown opportunity.
Outside Durant, pass to James. Brunson against Curry. Lays it up and banks it in.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
All right, there's the horn. It's a close game at the end of one. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2. And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And from what we've seen from the West All-Stars, what's your take so far?
You know, I think they're going to be happy with how they've played here early on.
I agree with you. I mean, they hit the ground running, had a strong start to the game that they're hoping they can manage the rest of the way.
Wembanyama's out there with Davis. Then it's Harden. Then there's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Edwards in at the 3. So that's who's on the floor for the West All-Stars. Lillard with the bucket.
You won't find too many players with a better understanding of the pick and roll than Lillard. He runs that set to a T.
Wembanyama sets a screen for Edwards. Pascal Siakam grabs the miss. Brown the pass to Siakam. Lets it go with a three. Gilgeous-Alexander pulls it in. And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. Jaylen Brown has put it all together. He said, I'm figuring out my spots to be aggressive. That's in my DNA. But also showing how I've grown. Being a great screener, delivering passes on time and on target. That's important to being a great teammate. I'm focused on being a better basketball player. Kevin?
Yeah, and he's a smart one too, right, David? He is something else. Outstanding stuff, DA, as always. And the basket by Edwards.
I tell you what, Edwards has a really nice, smooth release, and that shot looked in the moment it left his hand.
And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout here. Wants to talk some things over, might be seeing some things to adjust. And some changes here for the West All-Stars. Jokic has checked in for Davis. Kevin Durant comes in for James Harden. And it's Stephen Curry in for Gilgeous-Alexander. A big group substitution here for the East. Antetokounmpo's checked in for Siakam. Jason Tatum comes in for Evan Mobley. Mitchell, he's checked in for Cunningham. And it's Garland in for Damian Lillard. Durant the pass to Wembanyama. Back to KD. Edwards with it. Curry with a wide open look. Drains it from beyond the arc. Curry's got the lead up to 3 now for the West All-Stars.
Straight up, Curry is as good as anyone and perhaps the best we've seen from three-point range.
Antetokounmpo.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
52 seconds left now here in the second. Durant feeling it out of him. Pass to Wembanyama. And here's Edwards from the arc. Antetokounmpo pulls it in.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
The three from Tatum. A putback. Great positioning on the putback.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
Yeah, and the lead has changed hands, and it just hasn't stayed in those hands very long when it's changed. Back and forth we go.
Jokic with a screen on Garland. Curry can't get it to go.
And no need to rush this. Let the clock run down.
Yeah, don't give them another possession here.
Giannis kicks to Brown. Over KD. And the wing jumper offline. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. East All-Stars ahead. They lead by 1. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of the third quarter. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. Curry with a strong contribution so far in this one.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
And you know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
And here are the East All-Stars now. They lead by 1. Checking out the group for Kenny Atkinson to start the second half. We've got Antetokounmpo, Jalen Brunson out there with Donovan Mitchell. Then there's Towns, and it's Tatum in at the 3 spot. Curry against Brunson. And the rejection by Towns. Brunson the pass to Giannis. Here's Mitchell. And the rebound goes to the West All-Stars.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
Now the fast break. Tatum with the ball. The shot by Mitchell, no good. The West trails by 3. And for those of you turning in, we're about a minute into the second half. Plenty of daylight on that shot. Gilgeous-Alexander's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Well, this is why SGA is a focal point of this offense, because of that ability to score.
LeBron against Antetokounmpo, and stolen by James. Left side Curry. The powerful flush by Durant.
Durant always ready to throw it down. You can't let him get close to the rack.
And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout here. He's ready to talk things through with the team. Right around a minute and a half played here in the third quarter. Tatum down low. Look at that.
Oh, my goodness. Watch out. An athletic forward who dunks it with style. He's showing off his dunking ability right there.
And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for the West. Outside, KD. There's the triple. It's hauled in by the East All-Stars. Left side, Antetokounmpo. Physical basketball from Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Boy, the added work in the weight room for Giannis coming into play there. I mean, you got to send an army to try to stop this guy.
Curry kicks to LeBron. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Curry's got 3 assists in the game. Pass to Tatum. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Off the left rim and out.
Total breakdown from the defense there. I mean, he'll usually take advantage when that's the case.
Now here's James, guarded by Tatum. And it's Jason Tatum with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. So for the West, Victor Wembanyama is checked in for Jokic. Jaren Jackson comes in for LeBron. And Anthony Edwards subbed in for Durant. The East also changing it up. Evan Mobley's checked in for Karl Anthony Towns. Brown comes in for Tatum. And it's Garland in for Donovan Mitchell. Clock at 6. Wembanyama sets a screen for Edwards. Misses the 3. Here's Antetokounmpo, and the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo. Third quarter, guys, and this has been a neck-and-neck game.
Both teams getting it done defensively, as evidenced by the 8 lead changes thus far.
It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3. East All-Stars lead by 1. And coming up as soon as we return from break, the fourth quarter gets underway. And how about a look now at our assist to the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And, you know, you can always count on him for at least a couple of these pretty assists over the course of a game. And this one, a thing of beauty.
It sure is. I mean, he's a maestro. Great vision, terrific IQ, everything you want in a point guard.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the fourth quarter in what is still anybody's ballgame. James is out there with Jokic. Then there's Stephen Curry. And it's Durant. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander in at the 2-guard position. That's the 5 for the West All-Stars right now. Giannis passes to Brunson. Mitchell up top. Gilgeous-Alexander covering.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing.
And such a physical player inside. LeBron doesn't fear contact on the way up.
Taking 2 shots.
And the second free throw, good.
Well, they should be looking at a 3-point lead. Hopefully for them, that miss won't cost them.
And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout here. He knows every possession is critical now. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Hey guys, I was able to catch Kenny Atkinson's message to his team. Now he's encouraging them to keep attacking in the paint. He said, when we get inside, we score. Simple as that. Keep attacking and don't settle for anything that's not at the rim. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, David. It's Antetokounmpo on the wing, covered by LeBron, and that one is good. Antetokounmpo's got it all tied up now for the East All-Stars. Now the West with the ball.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
And the basket by Gilgeous-Alexander.
And good work inside. SGA will make more room for himself on the perimeter when he can be effective down low.
Giannis inside. Covered by LeBron. Antetokounmpo, no good. 1:43 left in the fourth quarter. It's Curry outside. Hits the three-point bomb. Now it's a 5-point West All-Star lead. Brunson against Curry. Pretty bucket inside by Brunson.
And defensively, if you are not on point, Brunson more than capable of finishing inside.
Mitchell against Gilgeous-Alexander. And Curry has it in the corner. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It's going to be on Donovan Mitchell. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. Scoring breakdown for the West All-Stars.
The three-pointers and how well they're able to shoot them. You wonder if they can keep it up, and boy, have they.
You know, we've got to talk about how they've continued to force turnovers and turn those turnovers into points. They came out aggressive, and they've not let up.
And it's Towns missing. The West leading by 4. Durant with it. Outguarded by Giannis. LeBron passes to Gilgeous-Alexander.
And watch out for SGA going to the basket. He will put it on your head if you're not watching.
And here's Mitchell from the arc. It drops. What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
And I think Mitchell's focus increases when it's clutch time. The bigger the moment, the better he is.
And it's Gilgeous-Alexander missing. The drive by Mitchell. Got it. And what a sensational bucket to bring them within 1.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
Outside for Durant. Pass to LeBron for the 3. That shot off. It's Antetokounmpo on the wing. Guarded by KD. Brunson scanning the floor. Now, Antetokounmpo. Big time slam, Giannis! Oh, my!
Oh boy, to be young again.
Makes you nostalgic, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does make me look back a little bit, but I could never throw it down like that. This sure does look good.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout here. And he knows there's no room for mistakes and wants everyone on the same page. Guys, what are their best options now?
This is what it comes down to. This shot could win the game. Not much time left, but they have just enough to execute a play.
On its way from Curry for 2.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout. The magnitude at this juncture in the game clearly warranting a timeout. So I'm looking at the clock, and guys, the situation. What do you think we're going to see next?
One last chance to win it right here. It's got to be a catch and shoot off the inbounds play. They don't have time for a second pass.
That's a 2 from Lillard. Oh, the all-or-nothing shot. No good. So a close game sees the West All-Stars taking this one. What a show they put on here at home tonight.
I mean, these are those games that feel so great to win, and really, it's like a knife in the gut to lose. You got to love being on edge of your seat and just wondering what's going to happen. How is this thing going to play out?
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. And as we leave you, let's take a look at our player of the game, Stephen Curry.